And good evening, and welcome to another exciting edition of British Wrestling Radio with your host, with the Gob of the Almighty, Mr. Dean Mitchell. And when she decides to come on there with the Skype, she has been in our chat room for the first time early in months, but we'll not hold that against her. Is Miss Nixy Newman. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on air last time, and I make full apologies for that. And I will go into all the details as we can give. All I can say is I hope you guys have had a great time. And we've had a different thing. Tonight's a long night for me because tonight we're doing British Wrestling Radio, and then straight after British Wrestling Radio, we are going to do the Steel Boys NFL show. So I'm going to be doing two shows in the space of one night. So literally it's because I'm on nights for the next 6 days, so I can't do anything until my last night, which will be Thursday night, and that'll be too late to do the NFL unless we do it again next Friday after the BWR again next week. So listen to me with me and Lance and Winter's Lair with our special guest on after the show with his Eagles fan in our chat room because he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and he'll be joining a Dallas Cowboys and a Pittsburgh Steelers. So sounds like Cesaro cutting a promo. What the fucking hell am I doing? I don't sound Swiss, do I? But anyway, get to the do. As soon as Nixy gets on Skype, looks like she's got problems again. Oh, no, she's not. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I know. Man can't do more things than once, you know. We try his best, but we don't do it that's the best we can. And good evening. Evening, Nixy. Nixy Newman. She's answered the phone. She's there.
Yes, I am here, sorry.
Are you there? You alright?
Oh, shit, hang on.
Oh, shit, hang on. Ah, well.
Yeah, I was hearing you twice, sorry.
That's alright, no problem. How you been, alright?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah. The reason I played Little Mix and Black Magic at the start is because...
Oh, God. Oh, why? Oh. How can you like Steel Panther and Little Mix? What is wrong with you? Seriously.
I'm not saying that. I got Spice World on DVD this week, so I'm over.
Yeah, I did see that.
I've been waiting for that DVD for ages. I've been waiting to find it. The reason why we played Little Mix at the start is because when me and Nixie met up a couple of weeks ago for the Southside Wrestling, is unbeknownst to me, and I didn't realize I was doing it. I was singing to Little Mix, and all of a sudden Nixie just went, "What are you singing to this for?" And I went, "Hey, what? She goes, "Why are you singing Little Mix?" And I went, "It's a good song." And you tore me to shreds because I was Mix. And so I thought, I'll play it again. And then I put it, the moment I put it on, Winter's Lair in the chat room went, "What the fuck is this?" So even Canadians don't like fucking X Factor winners. So, but how you been anyway? All right?
Yeah, just got back in a little while ago.
Yeah. Come on then, we've got to start it. We'll start it off as we mean to go on. Last night it was announced Seth Rollins out for 9 months. The torn ACL, MCL, and ligament damage and everything possible.
Meniscus, I think.
Is what?
I've got the official thing. I took a picture of it last night.
Oh, fucking hell. What's he's fucked up his knee completely, hasn't he?
Yeah, did you see the video?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
That
was brutal, that.
Speaking of someone who has had his ACL done, knees, yeah, exactly. Winter said it. Knees don't bend that way. And
yeah. ACL, MCL, medial meniscus.
Oh, do you know, have you ever noticed WWE invent names for parts of the body? Have you ever noticed that? It's like,
no, I hadn't.
To me and you, it's like, we've done his knee. We've done the ligaments in his knee. But they can find a word that no one else knows and put it in and go, yeah, they've done this and this and this and this and this. It's like if somebody's been missing for 2 or 3 weeks, they say they've been missing for several weeks. No, they've been missing 2. Not several. Several is 7, not 2. You dumb fucks. But no, I think Seth's The one thing that gets me is people are saying it's a work.
No, it wasn't.
And how the fuck? I mean, there's videos now that's saying, oh, the WWE have screwed us out of this. The WWE have screwed us out of that and all that. I'm sure fucking Seth Rollins is over the moon that he's going home. I'm sure that he'd love to stay in the fucking United Kingdom and entertain everybody. Fucking hell. I can't believe these narrow-minded sets of twats who think that, oh, it's a work. He'll run into the ring and win the title on Sunday. I mean, not this Sunday. When is it? Survivor Series?
I think it's the week after next.
Oh, right. So we're looking at the 22nd.
It's the 15th or the 22nd. I forget which. I think it's the 22nd.
When's it Thanksgiving in America? Because it's normally around then, isn't it?
26th.
Yeah, it'll be 22nd. Because they used to do it on Thanksgiving night, didn't they? And
No.
I am sweating like a fucker in my house, and there's no heating on. And I am sweating like I've never known. What the fuck is wrong with my house? I'm sat here in a Star Wars t-shirt and jeans, and I am sweating in the middle of fucking hell. This is not fucking happening.
Cobs.
Hey, what?
Sweating cobs.
I'm sweating cobs, bollocks, the whole fucking thing. I've got my crutches next to me. Nixy took the piss. She thought it was fucking hilarious when we went for the lunch. We had a great meal. And
Got a tenner off it.
Yeah, got a tenner off it. Oh, it was a fantastic day. It really was. I'm sorry it's been so long since we've had the chance to talk about it. But, so, yeah, but Survivor Series in a few weeks. We've got a tournament happening now, and they're going to crown a new champion. Any predictions on who's going to win? Or I'll say what you want to say, and then I've got my feelings, and then go from there.
I honestly, I'm kind of a blank for it. I really am a blank for it. The obvious choice is like Dean Ambrose or Roman Reigns, but you just don't know.
Yeah. Now, we all know that Sheamus has got the money in the bank, don't we?
Yes, that's true.
Do you think he's going to wait till after that tournament's over? And then
is he not in the tournament?
Well, it doesn't have to be in it. Well, if he does, it can be in it. He'll lose in the first round or something, and then he'll wait to the end until they've beaten each other, beaten the shit out of him. He'll come to the ring, twat him, knock him out and everything like that, ring the bell and win the belt. So the storyline for Sheamus has just been brought forward for a few months, that's all. Because at some point, Sheamus was going to win the belt, surely. Or, we don't know, really, because sometimes he wins, sometimes he don't. But I think Sheamus will come out at Survivor Series as the champion. I really do. But
possibly.
I've just started watching Battleground as well. Hell in a Cell. I've just gone past the return of Alberto Del Rio.
So you haven't seen the Hell in a Cell match yet?
I've seen the first Hell in a Cell with Bray Wyatt and...
Oh, no, that's not Hell in a Cell
Roman Reigns. That was good. I enjoyed that one. Not as good as our little match that we watched a couple of weeks ago. Now, for years, Nixy Newman has given me shit about when Dave Mastiff came out of the ring at Southside and I marked out like a fucking bitch, right? You should have seen Nixy at this double ladder main event. All I can say is Nixie's heaven came true. She watched two women beat the living hell out of each other. That's all I can say, right?
Yep.
Nixon Newell and Kaylee Ray beat the living hell out of each other. And then Jimmy Havoc and El Ligero just did exactly the same with them two. What would you remember of the match? Now, when you're looking back, what did you think to it?
I want to watch it again.
Alright.
I kind of want to watch it and take it all back in.
Right, don't... Oh, shit. Well, don't buy it, alright?
I won't.
Because I'll see if I can get a Christmas present, alright?
Okay.
I know it's done, and I know it's out now for sale, so I'll get it. Send me your address, and I'll buy it, and I'll get it sent to your address as your Christmas present.
Thanks. Okay.
Alright?
Yeah. I've got to get your Christmas present, yeah.
I don't bother. I've already given you. Being here is good enough for me, honestly.
No, I got you a present. I think I've seen something anyway. So
Yeah. And Nixy was over the moon at the fact she finally got her Connor's Cure.
I'm wearing it.
Yeah, Connor's Cure bracelet.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah. But honestly, I've got to say thank you to everybody at Southside for one of the fantastic things. And then last week I went to Huntingdon, where they had the Young Tigers Cup, and I brought the house down, and Ryan Smiley gave me the evilest fucking look. And
Seeing the Connor's Cure bracelet is back on Euroshop.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked! I'll get mine next week then. I just think that no, there was no blood. There wasn't blood, was there? In the ladder match, was there?
No, there wasn't.
No, but there was everything else. I mean, you saw. I had my crutches, and I was all set to lose these crutches as a weapon.
They didn't have yours.
Then Jimmy Havoc stole somebody else's crutches and has broken them so bad that the leg is bent for the
Yeah, I saw that.
crutches. It was unbelievable main event. You put two belts above the ring. If no one's ever heard of this, and if anybody gets the chance to see it on DVD or everything like that, please invest the money in this. Two belts above the ring in Stevenage. One was the Divas. One was, the Queen of Southside. The other one was the Speed King belt. And old mayhem went off the moment the bell rang, really, wasn't it? I think when Nixon and Kaylee Ray came next to us and went past us and then started body slamming each other and suplexing each other through the chairs, we was like going, holy fuck. And the bit I remember of the weekend a lot is as we was leaving the venue, Kaylee Ray stood outside, completely normal, having a fag, and you went...
That blew my mind.
You just went, how the fuck is she standing? The fact that she just stood there and you're going...
It was so casual.
Yes, she was just like, oh yeah, fair enough. Did you see her in NXT last week? Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen that yet, I'll be honest.
She fucking jobs to the bleeding the new fucking Amazon fucking sized woman. She did a right jobbing thing to her, but I'll give her due. But apparently, the rumours are for the NXT tour that's happening over here, there's going to be loads of British guys that's going to be doing taking part as well. Cool. So hopefully Kaylee Ray gets another great chance. And I think Triple H is very impressed with her at the moment. So fingers crossed that Kaylee Ray is going to go back to NXT. Hopefully she does. If not, we still love her because we'll see her every week over here in the British Isles.
Exactly. So don't take her there. Loss is our gain. Don't.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't choke. Got another hour and a half yet.
It's all right. I just took a drink of soda, a soda pop, and went down the wrong hole, as they say. Anyway, let's get back to Seth. Do you reckon he's going to be back before Mania or not? I think
earliest point is Mania, isn't it? Really?
I think SummerSlam we're looking at.
That was what I'd narrowed it down to.
I reckon he'll be back for SummerSlam next year. He's got to come back as a face, though, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, of course he will.
Yeah, fuck that. Staying as a heel. But I just want him to get well soon, Seth.
Yeah.
I'll get that knee right, because speaking of someone who's had his fucking cruciate ligament ripped, oh, it's a bitch, that fucking physiotherapy. Boy, is that a fucking bitch. And it really is hard work, the physiotherapy, and especially in what he does, the way he does his workouts.
CrossFit.
He'll be doing all right. But they're over here. They're doing the night's tours now. They're in London tonight. They're at the O2 Arena. And then, sure enough, next week, they'll be going up north. And then it's the day that every WWE superstar treads. It's the one day every WWE superstar treads more than anything else. And it's not the Royal Rumble. And it's not the flights. It's not the travelling. It's staying at Nottingham Hotel. because that is the time when they are there. AKA two fans that will have no boundaries and they will take pictures of superstars just about 10 minutes after they've woken up. Do you know what I do?
Fists.
Hey, sorry?
With the fist of doom.
Oh, the fist of doom, yeah. Do you know what I should do? I'd do the unicorn. You know this new unicorn magic?
What's that?
And you've seen it, the New Day, unicorn magic.
Yeah, but I don't fully understand it, to be honest.
Get your one finger and put it in the middle of your forehead, pointing straight up, and that's
Alright.
your unicorn magic.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bloody I just looked at the chat room, and my bloody chat room just completely froze up. What the fuck's happening with that? Fucking hell. Anyway, I've been looking at it going, why isn't it moving, chat room? And all of a sudden now it's just gone chatted up. But yeah, the unicorn magic is definitely the New Day thing. What was your take then on Hell in a Cell?
It was all about the last match on the card.
And what was
you
it
haven't
like?
got there
I haven't
yet.
watch it yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not telling you. You got to watch it.
All right. We'll just
Put it this way: after the night before, I didn't think there was a damn thing that could even come close to competing. I thought, oh, this ain't. But that is the nostalgia you wanted, and it was just perfect. And I'm not saying anything else.
That good.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And Nixy got a present from me at Southside. A signed picture of Abyss. So if anybody wants any signed pictures, let me know, because I'm sure there's somebody there. There's like Angelina Love, Eric Young. There's all the foreign stars you have, like Nixie's. If Nixie's praising, then it's got to be good. Yeah, look what Winter's saying.
If I'm praising a Hell in a Cell match, it's got to be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, Southside Wrestling got this thing where they do all the things and get forward. We've also got to give a special mention next week in... wait, is it next week? Yes, it is. Next week in Glasgow, Scotland, at the SECC, there's going to be 4,000 plus people for Fear and Loathing 7, which is ICW's annual get-together, where it just getting... Last year, they sold out the Barrowlands. Now they've sold out the SECC. What's next? They've really, really come leaps and bounds every year. The main event is Drew Galloway versus Grado. I stood next to Drew Galloway, and Nixie couldn't believe how fucking tall he is. That match with Tyler... I'm sorry, I'm going back again. That match with Tyler Bate, Nix. You hear?
Mm-hmm.
That match with Tyler Bate when that little kid's going, Tyler's gonna kill you. And Tyler Bate came up to Drew Galloway's chest, and then he's just looking straight up, and everyone's going, this is going to be good. This is really, really going to be good. And I enjoyed it. I must admit, I did enjoy it all night. The Magnums, that first tag team that was on, oh, fucking hell. If anybody's seen the Magnums, please, 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 be warned. They are not a PG tag team.
No, they are not.
They think they're Joey Ryan's love children. Let's put it. They advertise themselves as Joey Ryan's love childs, and they just do everything he did, but in a tag team way. And I am not joking. They are not for any children under the age of 18. What they do in that ring, if my kids would have been there, I would have killed them. Just like that girl that you was going to kill that sat behind us at that fucking event. Now, this is the bit where I love it, because it weren't just me that was there. Nixie was sat next to me. And we had this girl sat behind us, and I am not kidding. What was she like?
The most annoying thing in the world. I give her full marks for enthusiasm, but no, sorry.
You know what did me? Is every time she went to tag the wrestlers, she was miles away from them.
No, but it wasn't just that. At first it was the shrill voice in which she was shouting. But then it was the fact that we had a roadblock literally standing in front of us the whole frickin' time.
Yeah.
Just like, not like we want to see, she would literally just stand in front of our view.
Yeah,
in fact,
it wasn't even her seat, was it? She came down and decided that,
there's my phone.
She came out of her seat, sat down on the front bit with us.
Yeah, because we had 2 spare seats, didn't we? I should have left my bags in that seat next to us, actually.
Yeah, fucking little cow. Take advantage, and then she stood up, and then her dad, and then whoever it was, her dad, her uncle, or whatever it was, said to her, if you don't sit down and shut up, I am going to knock the fuck out of you. And
Bennett, I love Ben when it comes to the ladder match, because she ran up to get her hand slapped, and he went, no, sit down. I went, yes, thank you, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, the bleeding kids in that venue, they were running, going crazy. And no matter how much Rob Maltman, the announcer, said, kids, can you please, please, please stay in your seats? Which bit of please do not stay in your seats do kids not understand about? It's for your safety. It's to keep you safe. And they still didn't ignore it. And after 5 minutes arriving in the venue, that fucking Peterhead of mine came out again because one kid walked up to the fucking ring and went, oh yes, I can see what's wrong with that ring, yeah. And what is it? Excuse me, what is it about a wrestling ring that brings every fucker, whether it be man, woman, child, or deranged fucking idiot, to walk up to the ring, rub it as if they're the fucking expert and go, oh yes, I could see what's wrong with this ring. I'll rub it 3 times, walk away, and yeah, that's it. It's past the inspection. It is past the inspection now. Get fucked. It just winds you up. And then they think always because I can sit on the ring, I'm a wrestler. Fuck off. And it just winds you up. And it's, poor fuckers. Really, really poor fuckers. But yeah, I think it's going to get to a stage where, at Stevenage, where there is going to be put guardrails around the ring. I really believe that.
Yeah. I think Ben should consider it.
I think it's going to happen because now it's getting to a stage where the wrestlers are getting involved, the kids are getting too involved in it, and so are the parents. Because there's things happening now with wrestlers and members of the public that line's getting crossed and it's getting blurred. There was something happened in Bedford last week with Jimmy Havoc as well. Somebody threw a pint of beer at him and then he was going to smack someone, smack him back, blah, blah, blah. Wasn't there, don't know the full story. Huntingdon last Sunday, we've got these kids around me. There was all these kids. I mean, Nixy, what would you say if we had full of kids? Kids are like 7, 8, 9. Would you let anybody swear in front of these kids? Really?
Well, all right, that's a two-way thing. If you're at a wrestling show and it's not advertised as being PG, then you can't. Then they can't really hold them responsible.
Yeah, but it's not the wrestlers that are swearing. It's the crowd. If the crowd can see there's kids around them,
they shouldn't swear around them.
Should they use their unknown personality to say, I should not swear in front of these kids? I'm not on about the wrestlers. I'm on about the kids. Sorry, the other people, members of the public that sat there. Because Sunday there was this one person who he had kids always sat around him, and he's telling people in the arena they're a wanker and go and get fucked, and you're a fucking tosser, and these young kids next to it. And I just said to this lad, I went, listen, mate, watch your language, yeah? You've got kids around you. And he says, I don't give a fuck. What can you do? It's just not fair. It's just not nice when you're going to hear this. People that forget that line between entertainment and reality, yeah?
Yeah.
It just winds me up now. It's just seems to be more and more happening. I mean, yeah, I know I lost it completely at fucking Preston when Shea Samuels came in the ring and I was going to fucking twat him. And but less said about that, the better. But at the end of the day, we've got to. It's got to be not like. It's got to be a stage where I think the guardrails is going to come. I know British promoters don't want to go down that route, but I think it's going to happen We have the guardrails at ICW. We have the guardrails. I think it's Progress. I think it's going to happen, and it shouldn't have to come to that. But I think it's going to be ended up where we are going to see guardrails at Stevenage, unfortunately, and it's going to be a shame because unless you're front row, you're going to be fucked with restrictions. But I can't wait for the next one at Stevenage now. Austin Aries was good, weren't he?
Yeah.
Austin Aries and Mandrels, wasn't it? Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
That was off the fucking wall. Anybody can get to see Austin Aries live, please go. He's fucking just wow. And so then, anyway, I forgot what I'm going to send out. Oh yeah. If anybody's checked out the latest Fighting Spirit magazine, where you can buy it online and read it and everything, there's an article, and it's written by Chris Travis. And it explains everything that's happened to him over the last few months. Why he's retired, everything he's going through, and the decision he's come to, why he's not wrestling no more. Everything is on these few pages. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I read it and completely lost it again. Really, really hit me hard. And he started his chemotherapy again this week, and he's having that every 3 weeks again, and he's having a real rough time at the moment, is Chris. So if you've got him on Twitter, or he's only on Twitter at the moment, is Chris. Or if we just know where he is, his handle, his Twitter page is at Real Chris Travis. If you send him a message, just say that, just tell him to get well. He needs positive. He needs positive people. He needs people to keep his spirits up because he's having a rough time at the moment. This poor kid, and he's really, and it's really is getting to a stage with him where he's bit down. He's really, really down in the dumps, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm thinking Chris every single day. I send him a tweet every single day. And just make sure that I love him and I'm there for him, and if ever wants anything, and so that's it's going to be good, and hopefully that Chris is getting married soon, and he's all going forward, and he has his chemo, and it's looking up for him. I really hope that everything that goes forth for Chris goes well. I really, really do. Nothing but the best wishes for that lad. From everybody, because this time last year we was doing the it was this time last year we was doing the 24-hour show for Chris. He was doing it, so yeah. And what a fucking disaster that turned out to be.
I did tell you not to do it.
Everybody told me not to do it. They said split it into 12 hours, split it that way. No ideas. I officially announced that I could not. I'm doing a More Von fundraising next year, but that's a long time away yet, and that's for a football match I'm going to be playing for. So, and that's the only reason I'm going to be fundraising next year. I'm not doing any fundraising for the Woodlands, Macmillan. I'm not doing it for anybody. But you never know. There might be a cause out there that might need something quickly, or something that needs us all to get behind. Who knows what tomorrow brings? I can't say for never, but in my mind at this moment, I've got no plans or anything to do another charity show. Got no plans to do it. We've raised over £3,000 for great causes, and I want to keep it at that. How about getting Winter to UK 24-hour show? I fly first class, remember?
Huh.
Yes, we all remember that. Yeah. The only guy in UK that wore shorts in February. Damn, that was bad news. That one. But anyway, we've. Why have you left chat room? Are you? I
don't know.
Oh.
So I just signed back in. I'm not sure why I had.
Oh, right. Okay. My bleeding phone again. The wrong block. Oh. Oh, have you just put a picture up of that girl?
Yeah.
She's just put a picture up of the girl at the Southside show that was stood in front of her. I can't believe you've just done that. Oh my God, Nixy, I cannot believe you've just done that.
I was just showing people. Do you want me to take it down?
No, just put it up for tonight and then take it down, because if she sees that, fuck her. She shouldn't stand up in front of everybody.
It's not that. I mean, I don't. It frustrates. I mean, I think every time we've been, I've moaned about it.
Which is?
It's. If you were a parent, why are you letting your children run around in an environment like that? Why are you letting them stand on the sides when they keep telling you that it's dangerous? Why are they not making them sit in their seats? You know, it's not a playground. You know, all right, it is entertainment, but it's still dangerous.
I think it sounds crazy, but I think the mums and dads don't notice, because.
But they should notice. I mean, what's it going to take for them to notice their kid to get a kick in the head? And then it's going to be Ben's fault, and that's out of order.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the worst case I saw ever, I mean, kids at shows, was the Mask versus Mask. When, I mean, I've still got the DVD and I can still show it. And if anybody wants me to get me a copy of it, I'll get it, because there's a couple of copies floating around the place. There's no ropes on this ring. It was completely bare. There was no ropes, no rules, and the loser had to have this mask removed. And this is like 3 years ago. And there was a group of 4 kids that was stood next to the ring, and I mean literally next to the ring, and above their heads was El Ligero and Eagle Dragon. And literally, the 2 wrestlers were beating the shit out of it, and these 4 kids was oblivious to the fact that these wrestlers was at their heads. And all of a sudden, if Rob Maltman had gone up and gone, "Hey guys, you need to get out of the way," they'd have been kicked in the bleeding mush. Yeah. I mean, it is going to have to take something like that, a serious injury to happen to a kid, for somebody to realise that what the mums and dads are like saying, well, they said there should be something that says when you come in, you are responsible for your children. We are not responsible if your child gets injured.
No, I think if parents can't keep their kids in seats, the kids should be ejected and the parents should go out with them. But it's not that. They need to realise it's not fair on those of us who are also trying to see. Because she was right in front of my view, and it was so annoying, because literally I couldn't see. And it's also incredibly selfish. Like, I don't stand up and stand in anybody else's way.
Yeah. I mean, she did get told off for standing there, because I remember the parents saying, "Get back here and sit down." But sometimes, I mean, I pepper spray the kid and throw them out. They won't do it again. Oh,
there needs to be, there just needs to be. This does annoy me. There just needs to be strict rules, and they need to be enforced.
I mean, we saw how many staff was at Stevenage that was taking the tickets and everything.
Quite a few ladies, but they can't be expected to tell people what to do like that. They're there just to control the arena, not control the event going on in the arena.
Well, surely they're responsible for it.
They're responsible for the arena.
Yeah. It is a major thing that's happening. It's not just Southside that we're saying that. It's happening all over the place, where kids are getting to a stage now where they think they're going to be part of the show. And sometimes it's not kids, it's grown adults that are doing it. And as much as it hurts, there's going to be I mean, the cases this year, off the top of my head alone, El Ligero having his cape pinched.
Oh, I remember that.
Having his cape stolen in April this year. Now, if there'd have been guardrails around that ring then, there'd have been nothing. It just depends on who you talk to. Yes, we know that having guardrails around a ring is going to be expensive, and it's going to cut down on the attendance and the capacity of that event. Yeah, I get that. But at the same time, surely we are going to get to a stage where a kid's going to get hurt. A kid is seriously going to get hurt, or someone is going to get hurt at an event, and it's through a kid being stood up. Is it going to be a wrestler that's like going to be thrown out of the ring, and he's going to go out and he's going to land on some kids? Is he going to take that? Is that what's going to happen at some point? But then we get to this thing where we have kids jumping the guardrail or somebody jumping the guardrail to get to the wrestlers. And I don't think anybody wants to go down that route. I mean, would you? I mean, it is such a double-edged sword, this, Nix, but I don't want to see anybody hurt. I really don't. I don't want to see any Tom, Dick, Harry, little Jimmy, the little Jessica, anything like that. And I don't want to see anyone get hurt at a wrestling ring, a wrestling event ever. But yeah, but
is that just what it's going to take, though?
Yeah, it's going to take that. PCW has got kids as well, Winters. You just didn't see the kids. There was kids at that event. You just didn't see them, mate. There was kids at PCW. Yeah, there's not many, but there is a load of kids that go. Yeah, but yeah, they were at the back. Yeah, it just depends how it's going to go with the scenes and everything like that. I think that's a cracking little chat. I mean, that just come from nothing. That little chat we just had for about 20 minutes. That's fantastic. I mean, the fact that we just something that we both went to and we're both passionate about. I think it's going to come down to it, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. And I think the British scene from 4 or 5 years ago, we wouldn't been talking of guardrails or anything like that because the crowds wasn't there. Now we are talking about it because we're getting, 800, 900 people at Stevenage. Progress is selling out within 10, 20 minutes. PCW attracting record crowds. ICW 4,500. It is amazing the crowds now getting at British wrestling events. And there's loads of companies out there. There's House of Pain Evolution, House of Pain in Nottingham. We've got Phoenix events up in Sheffield and Doncaster. And we've got Elite British Wrestling in Sheffield as well. Over in Manchester, there's all these great things, Future Shock and everything. I think what we're going to do is we'll have to get a wrestler on here and ask their opinion, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think we're going to have to get someone that wrestles at Southside, Preston, something like that, and saying, how do you feel about guardrails and stuff like that? And things so, it just, but end of the day, we can't mope about it. I mean, we're trying to make it safe. Yeah, okay, because somebody stands up in front of us. But look, at the same time, somebody stands up in front of us in front of a Bleeding Rock concert, and we just try and make best of it can. So, but we shouldn't have to do that because everybody should be in the seats. No one should be stood up when everybody should be in the seats. That's what I think. That's the main point. Kids need to be sat down when there's wrestling on. They don't need to be stood in the aisles or that. But when they're with their mates, it's different. It's all different. They forget about their mums and dads. But their
mums and dads shouldn't forget about them.
Oh, no. No, your mums and dads, the mums of the day, the mums and dads are responsible for the kids. And that's the thing that. But at the same time, if an accident happens to little Jimmy, then who gets to blame? Wrestlers. Everyone like that. Not the fault of the kid that's been stood there in the middle of the bleeding rail and going, you suck, and giving him the finger. And then all of a sudden a wrestler lands on top of him. Oh, no, it's the wrestler's fault. He should have looked where he was going.
Yeah, but it's the same. You could argue the same thing, really, as well, when WWE gets blamed when kids perform wrestling moves on each other and hurt each other. They're warned beforehand, but yet they still do it.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Yeah, because we always see that every time, don't we? That somebody's killed their bleeding little kid just by doing a frigging tombstone on their heads or something. It's they're especially little Jimmy because the wrestlers can't see him. I don't know why. Oh, I know why I've been telling about little Jimmy's because I've been watching that Table for Three again with the Miz and the Miz and R-Truth. That's still the funniest fucking episode. New one involving divas. It's got Natalia. Who else?
Tamina. I've seen the picture.
Tamina, and there's one other. Oh fucking hell, who is it? I thought like fat. Good afternoon, good evening, fat boy. Great name in the chat room. Somebody else. Oh, you've got to see this. There's a new one this week. Is Regal, Barrett, and Sheamus. Oh, even better. You know this thing? Have you seen NXT this week?
No.
Please watch it. Guess who's on it?
Who? Go on.
Eve Marie.
Oh.
No. Honestly, just watch it because she plays up to the crowd beautifully. They give her so much shit, and she plays up to them superbly. And she's saying she does a takedown and stands up and goes, "Woo! Look at me! I did that! Yeah!" She really plays up to the fact now that everybody's been giving a shit about her wrestling ability, and they've been giving her some right shit for it.
Good, deserved.
Oh yeah, totally deserved. Yeah, absolutely shit. But anybody get a chance to watch NXT this week, just watch it. If you can watch it on YouTube, I promise you won't get much more better than watching the YouTube because it's only about 19 seconds long. But yeah, that's been good, that like, and oh yeah, Cruz Balor was awesome. Yeah, Apollo, well, as we know him over here, Hoo-Ha Nation, and Finn Balor, otherwise known as Prince Devitt, as we know him better. You know what gets me now, Nick? Have you noticed that we know wrestlers now for their other names and not for the WWE names? There's a lot of them now that we know them as something else. It's like Wade Barrett's known to me as Stu Sanders, and Sheamus is Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway, and then you've got Finn Balor, Prince Devitt, Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, Seth Rollins, Tyler Black. You got all these names, and you're going, "Oh yeah, I know him when they was over here for that." And it is amazing. I chatted to Ben Old at Southside last Sunday, and I said, "How does it feel with all you promoters? The fact that the people that you booked about in the last 2 years is now making up nearly half the roster of NXT." And he says it's amazing the fact that we got these guys, and all of a sudden now WWE are snapping them up. It's making our job harder because now we've got to find the next bunch of people to bring over here to replace people like Prince Devitt and all these other guys, because they've all been signed by the WWE, and it's hard now because Johnny Gargano's gone there, and Thomas Campier's on there as well. So it's getting harder but they're finding new stars. It's always the case. The British people always take to the new stars, and Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett. Trevor Lee. I think Winter's just asked. It's amazing. What doesn't know why Styx hasn't got a shot yet. What do you reckon, Nix? Styx.
Yeah, why hasn't he? I kept thinking that myself, actually.
Do you know, honest truth? I think Styx is happy what he's doing because he's doing House of Pain Wrestling. He runs that. He runs his House of Pain Academy gym in Nottingham as well. He's wrestling every weekend, here, there, everywhere in the UK. Do you think he wants to do NXT? If it's over here and if it's close to him, I think he's happy doing what he's done. I mean, he's done it for a long time now, and he's got all these things going for him. He still looks absolutely fantastic. The physique of Styx looks absolutely amazing. And I think that's fantastic, the way to see it. But when you look at all the other bits and bobs that's happening with the British scene, you've got people like Joseph Connors, Jimmy Havoc, Styx, Marty Scurll. Can you name anybody else? Mark Haskins, Drew Galloway, Jack Jester, Grado. Grado's in TNA every now and then. But I think NXT's always looking out for the next one. Have you seen Breaking Ground yet?
I saw the intro of it just after Hell in a Cell.
Just watch the first one, El Ligero. Oh, yeah, El Ligero. Yeah, might be a problem. The Breaking Ground's not bad. It's just saying about people that's like, there was a girl on the first episode that she didn't run the ropes right. Now, you know, if you run the ropes in wrestling, yeah, you run the ropes a couple of minutes, you throw up, don't you, stuff like that. She run the ropes a couple of times, and then she was pissed off that she wasn't on an NXT show. And they showed you them releasing someone saying you're going to be paid for 30 days, but then that's it. Thank you for everything you've done, but I think we're going in a different direction than to what you can give us. And it was nice. It was interesting to see them how they do it, and to see like Matt Bloom, aka Albert, aka Tensai, in a different way, and he's saying, "Do you think she's up for it? Do you think she can do this?" Because I don't. It's good. I think you'll like it because it gives you that backwards things to what people don't normally see. But Network's coming up with some cracking stuff of late.
Yeah. I've got to watch Table for Three, haven't I?
Oh, just watch the Table for Three with The Miz. His story about his dad is fucking brilliant. I love that. That story about his dad is one of the best things. I literally cried with laughter about it. And anyway, let's get back. Who's going to win Survivor Series and be the champion? Next, the contenders for the next champion. What do you reckon?
I really do not know.
Right, you've said Ambrose and Reigns. There's two.
The thing is, I think I was talking to Lance about this last night when it broke. There's literally going to be a new champion. Because it won't be Orton. It won't be Cena. It won't be Alberto Del Rio. It probably won't be Kane or Big Show. Kane and Undertaker obviously going to be in with
Wyatt.
Yeah. And that's going to obviously be a traditional match by the look of it, because that will keep less effort off the Undertaker. But I literally do not know. I literally don't know, and that's kind of nice.
I think it'll be Sheamus. Because Sheamus has done champion before.
It could overall be him. No, not Triple H, Lance, no way.
Do you think Jericho might come back and do it?
How's his tour with Fozzy?
Oh yeah, he's over here this month. He's over here. He's over here for November and December. Yeah, he's touring with Fozzy, so no, cancel Jericho.
Yeah, Reading, Tunbridge Wells, Islington, Southampton, Cambridge, Rotterdam.
Here's a job for the pot. Here's one for the Samoa Joe. Too soon?
Yeah, that's. Do you know what that did flash through my head? I have to be honest.
Samoa Joe too soon?
No, because he's ring ready. But
Kevin Owens?
He's got the Intercontinental, so no.
So?
If he didn't have the IC, I'd think it was possible, but no. They're going to have him own the IC division before they let him hold a belt, if they do.
Yeah.
No, Fozzy are literally booked up until the December 6th. So no, they're not going to be.
Cesaro?
Lance wants it to be Cesaro. I personally don't particularly care if it is him or not, because I'm not his greatest fan.
Here's a name. What about if Daniel Bryan could get clearance?
Yeah. Can't see it being him, though.
So do you think they're going to go with a new champion, or do it Sheamus? Or whatever happens in that tournament, Sheamus is going to cash in his Money in the Bank? I think that'll happen. They'll bring that forward and have Sheamus with the belt, and let them screw over Roman Reigns again. Let Roman Reigns win it, then Sheamus beats him again, just like Seth Rollins beat him at WrestleMania, yeah? And do it that way. So he's been screwed over twice at two main events, two of the big pay-per-views, and then Reigns gets screwed over again. And then he'll get his big payoff at WrestleMania 32 or something like that.
Is this the one I've got to watch, by the way? R-Truth, Curtis Axel and The Miz?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got that.
Right, don't watch it yet.
No, I'm not. I'm just adding it to my watch list for later.
Okay. But, yeah. I think they'll screw over Reigns again. And have Sheamus.
According to what I just read, the plans were supposed to be, I think he was either going to get it going into 32 or he was going to beat it going into 32.
Yeah.
So that's...
Win it. I think he'll win it at 32. I think he'll win it at Mania. Anyway, did you see PWI's list of the top female wrestlers? This is one that we've got to go about because this is unfucking believable.
I nearly did an F off Friday about this.
This Pro Wrestling Illustrated. I use the term wrestling very, very loosely.
Loosely, I agree.
The number one female wrestler in their eyes this year is Nikki Bella.
Fucking insult.
Who the fucking hell? Who the fucking hell told them about this? It's bollocks.
Where is the... Can someone, Lance, can you do me a favour and just link me to this year's top 50 women's wrestlers according to PWI? Because I want to see who's in this list.
Go on.
I want to see it myself. I've literally just tried to look for it, but I can't find it.
Fucking phone. PWI female. PWI. Aye. 50. Here we go. Female 50. List revealed. Done it. Got it. Divadirt.com. Here we go. 50.
Can you link me to it? Because I want to see it for myself.
Right, go to diva.com. Diva-dirt.com. Hold on, I'm sending it now on Facebook.
Okay, let me go back to FaceTube.
Diva Dirt. Go to that page. It's on there. If you go to divadirt.com, it'll just do it like that. But, hold on. I've gone to the wrong Facebook page. Hold on a minute. Timeline. There you go. It's on my timeline now. Okay. Right. I'll do your top 10. Hold on. I'll comment you. I'll tag you in it. Nixy. There you go. In. Bang. There you go. Done. You've got it. Right. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. You ready? Top 10.
Hold on. I'm just getting on it.
Well, in fact, actually, we'll go through 50 lists because Vanessa Craven, Malaya Hoska, La Rosa Negra, Xander Bale, Crazy Mary Dobson, Cat Power, 44 Alicia Fox, Portland Perez, Tessa Blanchard, Heidi Lovelace, Evie at 40, Nikki Storm 39.
Good.
Kelly Slater 38, Marty Pell, Kaylee Ray 36. Madison Eagles, Velvet Sky 34, Sarah Knight 32.
Soraya Knight 32, Emma Knight, 31.
31 Emma, Angelina,
Madison Rain,
Awesome Kong
Candice
21.
LeRae, Awesome Kong, Jessica Cabot
19.
Talia. Becky Lynch 17.
Paige 2.
Oh my god, go away.
Cheerleader Melissa, I remember her, 14.
Naomi, really?
Really?
Yeah, Taryn
Really?
Terrell number 10. No,
Naomi 7.
11 Bailey.
What? Where the fucking hell? I mean, Sasha Banks 3. Ooh, yeah. Gail Kim, Charlotte, Naomi. Naomi is above Bailey. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Are you absolutely out of your fucking mind that you've put Naomi above fucking... Gee, who the fuck makes this list? Gee,
what? Read the comments on the bottom of that. Both Bellas inside the top 15. This list is an absolute joke. Someone said, no, the Bellas
worked hard to get to the top.
Worked hard to get to the top.
Of course they did.
They slept their way to the top. Nothing to do with hard work or talent.
Yeah.
Bellas made it so far, and you can't deny how much they have improved. Oh, God, let's get
Naomi shouldn't even be in the top 10. She should be higher. Fuck off.
It's only taken them 8 years to improve. Not that they quit the business 1 year in turn because of Total Divas. No, it's true. Bella's fans can't handle the truth. Very true.
This is crazy. Who the fuck writes that list? That is... Did Awesome Kong... Yeah, she's in fucking TNA. She's been in TNA most of the year. I just couldn't believe it. The fact that you've put Naomi above Bailey.
No.
That... I'm sorry. Oh, fucking hell. What have they done? You know what they've done? They've done this so people can go to their website and they can have hits.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm sorry, but right, let's go through the British girls. We've got, you've got Nikki Storm in there. You've got Kaylee Ray, 36. Kaylee Ray, 39. Nikki Storm, and you've also got Sarah Knight at 32, and you've got Paige at number 2. Kaylee Ray to get in that, and she's only known from over here. That's an achievement in itself.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
And Nikki Storm has gone down from 32 to 39. But the one thing that does me is you've got Alicia Fox at 44, right?
Yeah.
And you've got Velvet Sky at 34. And Angelina Love was number 6 last year, and she's now number 30. And you've got Madison Rain above them too. And above anybody else in TNA, like you've got Jessica Havoc, who was 13 and now she's 20. Becky Lynch has jumped from 41 to 17. And Nikki Bella was 24 last year, and now she's number 1.
Brie Bella was 16 last year, now she's number 12. Bailey was 19, now she's 11.
Yeah.
Taryn Terrell was 36, now she's 10.
You've got Taryn Terrell there at number 10. Oh no! What the? Who the fuck? That is one fucked up list. The one shock for me is you've got Natalia there at 19.
And she hasn't really done very much because they're not letting her. In all fairness.
I'm sorry, but whoever's written that list, I'm sorry, but you really, really have fucked up in a big, big way. That is got to
Maybe we should make our own, like, top 20 list.
What? Males and females for this year? What?
No, just females.
For end of year?
For the whole year.
What? Best of British or best of British or best?
No, just best of women.
Well, you could, yeah, we can do that.
If I can, you know,
would you be up for that? The top 20, the top 10 female wrestlers according to British Wrestling Radio.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
We could do that one week and then do the males the following week.
Can we just put emphasis though on wrestlers, not model wrestlers? Can I just put emphasis on that?
Yeah. But you know for the fact, Nix, you are going to get people that vote for the Bellas. You're going to get that no matter what. That'll always happen.
Oh, yeah, it'll always happen.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good one for the last show at 2015. What do you reckon?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it sorted out. So I have to do an online survey. People have to just tick it, answer the questions, and then they just put in whatever they want, and they go from that. No, sooner or later. I won't forget. No chance. No way. That list is way, 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 way fucked up. Completely a fuck up of all time. Who's going to be number 1 next year? Fucking... Well, I'd put Bailey at number... Who would you... If you had your list now from that top 5, who would be your top 5 now?
Right, hold on. Let me go back to the list.
Let me go back to the list.
Yeah, that's you in my head now. Right, in all honesty, knowing how good Emma is in NXT, I'd have her at number 5.
Right.
Because she's really sort of changed from what we knew last year with the dancing to what she is now as a heel. Saraya Knight seems to be making more of a name for herself recently, and whether she's kind of piggybacking off Paige, that kind of makes...
No, she's not piggybacking.
No, I know, but like with Paige and that, I'm not... Sorry, I don't want to insult you there because I think you're amazing, but like with Paige having her name, that's obviously getting out there a little bit more, so I don't know whether that's... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's kind of tying in a little bit.
Yeah.
Think... Oh, this is hard. I need a top 6. No, we're having a top 6.
Do a top 6 then.
I'm having a top 6. Emma, Saraya... I can't decide on the top 3.
Just the 3 names. It doesn't have to be.
I've got in my head, I've got Paige, I've got Bailey, I've got Sasha.
Yeah.
And I've got Kaylee Ray.
Right. What about Nixon Newell?
I haven't seen as much of her yet.
Right, that's fair enough. That's
But
fair.
if I had a top 10, she'd be in it.
Yeah. Tony Storm, because you saw Tony Storm, didn't we?
Yeah. So yeah, I need a top 10.
Yeah. We saw Rosita, didn't we, at Southside?
See Rosita, she's tiny.
Very, very tiny. We didn't realise how tiny. It was the best bit is when she came out to the LAX music. I ain't heard that in years. That was fucking banging there. How long's AJ been out? Since Mania of last year? Yeah, it's that year. It's 18 months, isn't it?
No.
What?
She's only been out since this year.
No, it weren't.
WrestleMania 31.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it was last year.
No, it's this year.
Nah, it's been longer than that.
No, it's not. She was there this year at WrestleMania.
Was she?
Mm.
Yeah, of course it was, because she announced the retirement when I was doing the 30-hour, weren't it?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, Nick, of course, what am I doing? Nixie would know. Of course you bleeding would, yeah.
You're
Straight
really
away.
testing my knowledge.
I can't believe it's only 5 months. It's really only 7 months since we saw AJ.
I know.
Fucking hell.
Thing is, I can't help but wonder how would she have factored into the Divas Revolution.
Ooh. I think it wouldn't have happened if AJ was there. If you'd have put AJ with all the NXT girls now, fucking hell.
Oh, she'd hold her own.
We'd have had it better than 2001. What would you say was the golden year for divas, for women's wrestling in WWE? The best year of all time?
Probably a lot of years ago.
What, 2001, 2002?
No. Like years ago when you had Maya Moolah, Sherry, Wendy Richard. I think they were some of the best times. Do you know what makes me say that? Watching when I did the WrestleMania marathon back in like April, May, or sort of March, April, sorry. Watching, what was it? Did I watch 83?
Yeah.
Watching that and watching what they did to each other in that ring, that is women's wrestling, and nothing I've seen in recent years. We've had a few good matches, nothing compared to that.
Nixie Newman, you've just blown me away. The fact that you've gone back to the 80s and everything like that about women's wrestling, I bow down in awe to you right now. That is amazing.
Well,
I thought,
it was like WrestleMania 3, I think it was. Yeah. That was a competition. That was freaking awesome. And you got to think, what was she there? Probably in her 40s or something.
What, Mae Young?
Yeah, they had to. I mean, if May died at 80 last year. She must
was in 90s, weren't she?
Oh, 90s. But yeah, she would have been, what, in her 40s?
40s, 50s, or 60s?
Yeah. And she was still doing crazy stuff like that at that age.
She took a table off the Dudleys when she was in the 70s.
I know.
That's just unbelievable.
That's passion for the industry.
Yeah. I think that, I think one of my favourite years, I mean, looking back now, I think 2001, 2000, 2001, 02, because you had Jackie, Ivory,
China, you had some good names.
You had great matches because you had like Jackie and you had Ivory and you had Trish and Lita. They were breaking through, and
they were breaking through. But even that doesn't compare to that match I saw from '83.
You had Luna, Sable.
Well, you had a lot of good characters.
Yeah. Yes, I was just going to say that. Yeah, she farted on Bubba Ray when they did that move. Bubba told the story on Jericho's podcast. Fucking hilarious. It's just one of them things, I mean, with the divas and the women and everything like that. You go through that stage where it's like, what the fucking hell are they doing here with that? And I think we did it again. I think we hit it a few years ago with Eve Torres, and you had Kelly.
Yeah.
And you had like, why the fuck are they? And then you got the wrestlers like Beth Phoenix, and you did all them. You had all these other females, good wrestlers. And I think we're just doing it again. I think it's just one of them little circles. We'll get to a stage where Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, Becky, Paige, they'll stand on their own, and the people like the Bellas and Alicia Fox and Eve Marie and all these will fall away because they can't wrestle to the standard that Bayley and Sasha and all the others have set. You tell me that people would rather watch Eve Marie versus Nikki Bella or Sasha Banks versus Bayley.
Mm.
It's no contest. There is no way that even men looking at that Sasha and Bayley contest going, what the fuck have they just done?
It's not so much that as well. They've got passion for the industry. They want to be there. This is what they've wanted since they were children. Eva Marie hasn't wanted this since she was a child. She wants to be a model. She wants to be famous.
Yeah, I'll give you that, yeah. I'll give you the fact that she's going training with Brian Kendrick, and Brian Kendrick is down to trying to get her to that stage, but...
He shouldn't have to.
No.
For all the money, I keep saying this, for all the money and the effort they are putting in trying to get her to an okay standard, right? They could have had another Sasha Banks.
Yeah, but they could have had, you could have had Nikki Storm over there, or something like that, and they're spending all the money on her.
Yeah, they could have they could have had, for all the money and effort they've done, and they have to pay the models more. Yeah. It's quite well known that they pay them more. They could have had another Sasha, another Bayley in, and train and just fine tune their standard to the WWE name, rather than wasting all this time and all this effort, and she still sucks.
Yeah.
And the crowd hate her. Yet look at Sasha Banks. Everyone wants her there.
Yeah. Why did I'm pissed off the fact that I'm not going to NXT next month. I really am.
Yeah, but how expensive was that?
Yeah, I know, in fact, but at the same time, I still wanted to go. I still wanted to be there and go, da-da-da. Oh, guess who's coming to Southside next February and March?
Who?
Da-da-da-da-da. Blue Pants.
She's not in the WWE anymore, is she?
No, but she's coming.
Hey.
Oh, she's, I think she's doing Nottingham and St. Neots next February, March. So Blue Pants. Oh, and I will be having my photo took with her.
Just don't do a fist or a point or I'll kill you.
No. I'm just going to be going, da-da-da-da-da. Gotta do Blue Pants. You gotta do the Blue Pants bleeding chant. That is best news I've had ever, that she's over in Southside next year. I'm looking forward to that already. That's going to be great fun. Oh, excuse me. Apologise straight away. But tonight's been fucking banging. I've been enjoying this tonight. It's really nice to be back and doing this, and we're just talking about the mixture of the Brits and the Americans and things. Anyway, now we get to another talking point. He's taken their souls. The Wyatts have taken the souls of the Brothers of Destruction.
No, he's just abducted them.
No, he's taken the souls because he's harnessed the powers. I saw him summon the thunder and lightning.
Oh, that was awesome on Monday. That was so awesome. It was like being back in 99 and 98.
I knew you'd say that. I thought, here we go. I haven't seen Raw yet. I've been slacking on the wrestling watching. I've just seen the bits on YouTube and things like that. But from what I can take of it is they're taking the Kane. I mean, Kane's lost his job as corporate Kane, so now we've just got Demon Kane. Are you upset that corporate Kane's gone?
No. I like the Jekyll and Hyde gimmick for a while. Don't get me wrong, that was funny, but
I like the Brothers of Destruction. You think we're going to get one more go at the Brothers of Destruction?
Yeah, we are. I think they're going to have one more go at it, and then the rumour is they're both retiring, and I'm fine with that.
Well, I'm not. You are going to hate me. You really are going to hate me.
Oh no, go on.
Because I've bought the WWE 2K16 game, right? I've got that game, and I've had the Brothers of Destruction coming out as the New Day.
Have you seen that one, the New Bray?
Yeah. Have you seen that one with the Brothers of Destruction are coming out as the Usos?
No.
Oh. Yeah. They've got them coming out going, they've got bleeding Undertaker and Kane being the Usos. It is fucking brilliant. The people that think these up is just fucking superb. It is just brilliant. If anybody wants to play me on the WWE 2K16, add me straight away. Dino BSR. The BWR arena is being made up there. There's the BWR belt. That's been made in there. So both of them are there on the Xbox One. I've not got it on the PS4 yet. But the submission system is great. You just got to get used to it. I just like it. It's just something brand new that they've put in there. And it's because everybody can't do it that it sucks. And it's just, fuck off. Do it to me. You just got to get used to it. That's all. But there is some things. I mean, I've tried to do. You can put photos of people into the game. So I've been trying to put me in it, but every time I put me in it, my head is fucking huge. It's like this fucking big, massive balloon on top of somebody's body, and I can like, what the fuck have I got to do to put my picture on here? So I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna put you in it because Nixy Newman deserves to be in there in a cage match versus Nikki Bella, and that needs to be recorded and broadcasted, just to watch Nikki pummel the shit out of fucking that. I've downloaded AJ Lee and. Braun Strowman, that's him. I've done him as well. So, yeah, it's all right. I enjoy the game. I like it. I've completed the Austin 316 chapters. I did that. Now I'm just going to go through the rest and unlock the T-shirts and things like that. But I'm enjoying it. Really, I'm enjoying that game. Quite a hell of a lot.
The new Bray.
New Bray. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, sorry.
If you didn't know, I went to the hospital last week, got a call clear again for 4 months.
Hey.
I don't have to go back until February next year. And I've broken my toes. And
You're still on them crutches.
I'm still on my crutches. I'm coming off my crutches tomorrow because I've got work. I can't go to work on crutches. It just can't. Very simply, 2 weeks ago, watching Raw, it was the night after, I think it was just before Hell in a Cell. It was just before that. It was a week before Hell in a Cell. And it was about 25 minutes in, and I thought, I'm going to get myself some ice cream out of the kitchen. So all my house is laminated flooring, except the first floor where I am at this moment. It's got carpet. So everywhere is laminated flooring. So I bought this chair and I'd used furniture polish and polished everything, and obviously some of this polish had gone onto the laminated floor. I'm walking across the floor in my socks, hits the bit of polish and skates straight across the floor and cracks into a brick wall. Hence, I heard a mighty crack, and it was 2 of my toes that have been broken. So I've got my two little toes on my left. No, not toes. Oh, no, I'll give you exactly what I said.
I'd say 4.
When I broke my foot, I went, oh, my bleeding toes. Oh, the toes have broke. That's exactly what I said. And in my broadish Yorkshire accent, and I had to ring. Lindsay's that high up in my house. I had to ring her because she wouldn't hear me otherwise, because I was going, Lindsay, help. Oh, my God. And I had to ring her, and she's going, what's up? I went, I've broke my foot. My foot's broke. Come downstairs. She's laughing her head off because she sees me with the frozen peas on my foot. And I'm like, I've got to go to hospital. And went to hospital, showed me the x-rays. And it weren't just a little hairline fracture. There was a big gap. It was a huge gap in the toe. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell, look at that. And I thought, oh, we can't put a plaster cast on it. And I went, why? Because you've got to inject yourself every night to stop blood clots. I went, eh? And apparently, if you have a cast on your legs now or your arms, you've got to have an injection every night. Fuck that. So I've got these little strappings on my toes, and they fucking hurt. But I'm sure everybody thought it was fucking hilarious and funny as shit.
Yep.
And things stuff. But I can't help that. It's just the way I am.
Accident prone.
Eh?
Accident prone.
I'm not accident prone.
Sure.
Maybe so. You just thought it was funny when I came to the bleeding show and I was on my crutches and I'm like, all I had was a sock. And, oh, look, we got a message.
Yeah, Lindsay sock.
Yeah, my big fat pinky Lindsay sock, yeah. So,
you still in the doghouse?
I'm always in the doghouse. I'm always. John, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it just seems to be, I mean, somebody just sent us a message saying he agrees about the kids because it seems to be, Stevenage, it always seems to be the worst. Yeah, I can agree with that. It's, I think, end of the day, my toes and everything that happened to me since I've been in my house is great. New sofas, I've got reclinable sofas now, so I can have people lying on my slope. I've got 5 reclinable chairs. So if anybody stops in my house, you can just recline back and lean all the way back and fall asleep within minutes. Great, but I love my new house.
So Lance will fit in there now.
Oh, Lance will love my man room. Lance will love my man room to bits because there's all the games consoles in there. There's a big sofa bed, and there is a no race car. I'm not coming over. Well, Lindsay's got a red sofa bed, and I've got a brown one, and it has got cup holders in the sofa bed, so it's okay. But we really have settled in great now in the house. I love it to bits. It's nice to have my own house and everything. So I'm just putting up the wrestling gear on my walls and things like that, and mementos and things like that. So it stays going good. Can you put wheels on there? I wish. I've also got to say why I haven't been here. Listen, I know it's off subject, but I've got to tell you guys because you guys deserve to know. I'm in the process now of getting some counselling, and I started my counselling sessions a couple of weeks ago now, and I've just had the second one. Very simply, I got to a stage where I was not handling living because everybody around me that I knew. Cancer was involved with their lives, or cancer had come back into their lives, and I was just sitting waiting and saying, it's going to happen to me, it's going to happen to me, I'm going to go back and it's going to be confirmed that I've got cancer again. I wasn't handling it very well a few weeks ago, and since then I've been to the doctors, I've been to work. My work has now put me in touch with a counsellor, and I've now got professional counselling. I'm seeing her once a week, and it's talking about things, and she's making me remember things that I forgot about fucking years ago. So I'm in a better place. I'm much happier than I was a few weeks ago. That's why we've not been on air, because literally it's just I could not face it. A couple of weeks ago, I freaked out so bad that the fact that me putting a headset on putting on my headset was seen as always the worst thing that could happen to me. And that, to me, was, this is the best thing that's ever happened. But I was so scared of putting it on, thinking about what exactly was I going to say. It scared me shitless. And if it wasn't for Nixy, if it wasn't for Lance, and it wasn't for a lot of people, I wouldn't be here. I'm saying that straight. Because I love this place, and I love doing this to bits. And I love this tonight, something rotten. And it was great meeting Nixy 2 weeks ago. And I've got to say, I've never met anyone do a burger like Nixy eats a burger. It's like watching somebody cut a little fucking miniature cake. She cuts these little slices up, and it's like, neat. Not like us guys, just grab a burger. Boom. She cuts it up like little slices of cake, and I'm like, what the fucking hell's this at? And I'm looking at it going, the fucking hell's going on with that? And I think, I've got fucking problems. But, yeah, knife and fork to eat a burger. You should see it.
No. It's too big to pick up all at once.
Is it fuck? Really?
So he's like, basically what I do, I just cut little segments and eat them a bit at a time. There's nothing wrong with that.
I would have sat there going, the fucking hell.
You didn't say anything.
It was the funniest thing in the world, but honest to God, it was great, mate, at Southside. I mean, I got T-shirts, we got all the souvenirs we wanted to get. It was nice last Sunday, everything, and the Young Tigers Cup. I have got to say this, last Sunday, just after the break, Rob Moultman was in the ring, and he was saying, how about saying a chant for Brett the photographer? And we all chanted, Brett. Chris O'Flynn on the microphone, Flinny. And then he went, Ryan Smiley sat next to Chris Flynn, and we went, Andy Peters. After it all finished and everything, he came past me that night and he went, think you're fucking clever, don't you? And I went, what have I done? He went, Andy Peters. I saw it was you chanting it. I saw it was you. And he just started laughing. He said, I've never laughed so hard at anyone in my life. when people say Andy Peters to me, he says, I am trying so hard not to laugh. He says, because to think that I'm over that bad with people chanting Andy Peters, he said, it's just hilarious. I said, honestly, he said, I think it's hilarious. So when Ryan Smiley does that, Ryan Smiley is golden on a microphone. He's absolutely golden. He said it to me on Sunday. He says, give me a mic, I will make anybody hate me so easily. And I'm like, you do it so well. And he's fucking amazing. Ryan Smiley on the mic. He's superb. Anyone gets the chance to see him in the ring, Ryan Smiley, fucking superb kid. Great, does some great designs and things, and it's happening very, very soon. Right.
I don't know who Andy Peters is.
And if you don't know who Andy Peters is, it's children's BBC from the 90s with... Was he Ed the Duck? Or... It was Wilson the Butler. Was he Wilson? Or was that Andy Crane?
Dunno.
Was it Ed the Duck? It weren't, was it? It weren't Ed the Duck with fucking Andy Peters, was it?
I don't know.
You should know him, not that fucking... It was your fucking age group, woman.
Oh, you shouldn't know that at all.
What do you mean I should know it all?
You mean say you're watching kids' TV shows in the 90s when you were like in your, 20s?
I'd watch children's TV in my fucking 30s. I've got Ryan...
Why am I not shocked?
I've got Penny Crane as my fucking ringtone, woman. There is nothing wrong with TV shows.
And do anything.
Ed the Duke. What the... Oh, fucking hellfire. Here we go. Ed the Duke. Oh, bollocks to you all.
Oh, you're so much fun.
So much fun. Oh, so much fun to be had by everyone. Yay. Anyway, let's get back to this Kane and Undertaker thing. Where do you think they're going with this? It's a Survivor Series, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's going to go on for a little while.
I'll say a choice for tournament. I think Bray Wyatt. I reckon nobody's thinking of Bray Wyatt to put the title on him.
Yeah, but it won't be him, will it? Because he'll be in a match with The Undertaker.
Yeah, but who's to stop him thinking like that? I think it could be anybody. That's the way I'm thinking at this time. WWE will put the belt on somebody. And I think Bray Wyatt's ready for it. Bray Wyatt is ready for something like that. But do we need another heel as a champion, or do you think it's about time we had a face? Face as the champion.
Don't know. Oh God, I think I found it.
What?
Kane and Undertaker doing the Usos entrance.
I think Dean Ambrose turns on Roman Reigns, or Roman Reigns turns on Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, but there's no reason for him to do that. Oh no!
Yeah, you're watching it. There you go. Ooh, so you say ooh, you say so. They came back, didn't they, this week?
Yeah.
Oh God, Nixie's gone. There we go. Let's go. If you don't know, guys, I'm just going to put it on the Facebook page now. We're doing the Steel Boys show roughly in about 20 minutes or something like that. We're going to wrap up this in a moment anyway because Nixie's completely helpless. And
no, I'm fine.
And I'm going to just announce that Steel Boys show is on tonight. We are going to be talking about all the things to do with the American football scene and so forth and things like that. And then the next week I'm doing we are live very shortly at vsrsports.co.uk. There we go. And I've put it on.
Someone's done Bray Wyatt joins the Barla Club in 2K16.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. And Bray... What was that? What was that?
Bray Wyatt doing the Barla Club, apparently.
Oh, Christ. Hulk Hogan's over here next week. He's in London next Friday.
Ooh.
What the hell are you doing now?
We allowed to mention him.
Why? they've put all this content back on the network. So they've been slowly putting it back on without telling anybody. So I think, oh yeah, that's another thing. This year, towards the end of this year, we would well, like I said it a few weeks ago, just to remind people. In a few weeks, so I think it's next month at some point, we are 200 episodes old. We'll be celebrating our fact at the end of the year anyway, because I know for the fact we will be 200 episodes by the end of this year. So it's a real achievement for me to even do. I thought I'd only do 2, never mind 200. So it's really a pleasure. I'm seeing what we can do. I'm having a chat with Roughneck, the wrestler Keith Codwell, aka Roughneck. There's a group at this moment doing the rounds in Hope Wrestling called 7. Everyone's calling them S Club 7, and they don't like it. But Blake's involved with that in a big way. So, and everything. Blake at the moment is also going to be fighting for the Full House Wrestling title on the 21st of November in Peterborough. He's taking on Styx for the Full House Wrestling title, which is, if you didn't know, it is Blake's hometown, is Peterborough. And if I can get there, I will, and things so forth. But have you got anything else you want to add before we go?
No, I'm good.
Let me just
like losing my voice anyway. So
let me see if anybody's put any questions up, and then we'll get off.
Just realised who's missing. Asa, isn't he?
I know Asa hasn't been for a few weeks, has he? So
I think he was here Monday.
He keeps liking my things. No, nobody's sent a message. Nobody's put questions down. You can always tell when Ace is not here. I don't get the leading essay questions. But congratulations. I mean, of course it was Ed the Duck. But we've got to say well done to Harry Smith. He's apparently got the trademark now for the British Bulldog. The WWE gave up the trademarking for the British Bulldog, and now Harry Smith, a.k.a. Davey Boy Smith Jr., can now be officially called the British Bulldog. He owns a copyright to it. It's back where it belongs in the Smith family. And good luck to Davey, and good luck to Harry, and to Georgia, and to Diana, and all the Smith family, and everything that happens to them. And have a great 2016. GFW happened last week. Apparently it was sold out arenas. Got a load of fans, and people did that, and there was quite a few people shocking returns. Quite a few. Robbie X apparently got booed out of the building because he's a Lincoln lad, and he was in Grimsby. So, and if you don't know about the areas, if you're anything to do with Lincoln, you get booed out of the fucking building in Grimsby. So, apparently they did 2 great shows in Grimsby and Kings Lynn. Jeff Jarrett was very, very happy. So Global Force Wrestling looks like it's here to stay. And hopefully they'll get a TV deal. Latest things with TNA Wrestling, from what we've heard, is there is no new TV deal in the pipeline. Destination America have dropped TNA like a stone from January. They are on the lookout for a new TV deal. I think they're going to be running out of channels soon in America, aren't they?
Probably.
But it's like we said, we can't. I mean, as much as we don't want to mention them, as much as we say, look, they fuck us about, they fuck the fans over, they treat them like shit, they treat all the bad fans. They have so many wrestling fans as though they've taken the wrestling community and the wrestling fans for granted. That we'll just take any bullshit from Dixie, from the TNA management, and they'll say, yeah, they'll come in droves. Now, slowly, they're realizing that wrestling fans, everything, we've just had enough of their bullshit and their shit fucking ways, and anything connected to TNA is just classed as crap. When Austin Aries comes over here and he's saying that, wow, the crowds in Britain are amazing, and he's done TNA for how many years? You know that company's in trouble. And Good luck to everyone. I mean, good luck to James Storm in NXT. I don't think he's going to be the last. I think the next NXT person from TNA, Bobby Roode. It's Bobby Roode by a mile. I think the chances of having beer money in TNA are in WWE are too great. I think Bobby Roode will be in. Yeah,
but it has to be PG friendly. It can't be beer money. It's got to be cola money.
Yeah, it'll be something. But Fat Boys in our chat was just said, I've got a feeling that 216 and 2 could be the last. I don't even think it's going to happen. Because they haven't, I mean, they've sort of announcing who's going to be here. But we'll get an inkling this month because Kurt Angle's over here. And I know he's going to be doing questions about it and everything like that. So if anyone's going to go to the Kurt Angle things, then I'm sure Kurt will be saying him in his own diplomatic way. But I don't think TNA's coming next year. I think they'll be gone by then because they've got no TV deal. And you can't expect the Brits 6 weeks shows recorded for nothing in a even. Yeah, good point. We'll see. It's a long way off yet. It's January, February again. But anyway, have you got anything to say before we finish?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think no. Thanks ever so much for the last couple of weeks. It's been great. Thanks for tonight. I've had a blast. That's been one of the best shows we've done in months. I've had a real blast tonight. Cracking debates, cracking chats about the Divas. That PWI 50, what a fucking joke. It's going to take everybody a lot of time to even think about that. I still can't believe she's number one, and the fucking people in that list are just crazy. So, good luck to everybody if you're having a wrestling this weekend. If you're going there, check it out. I'll see everybody soon. And it's getting to that quite a bit of the year now, November, December. And here's my gripe for the fucking week. I turned on 2 music channels this week. Bliss and
Blissmas.
Blissmas. It's fucking start of November. And they've done a Christmas channel already. And
there's Heart. 2. Heart. Christmas at Heart, yeah. I
turned on Heart today and fucking Fairy Tale of New York. What the fuck? I'm sorry. It's November. I get to Christmas spirit last week in November. Not the fucking start of November. Yeah. Christ, what the fuck's going on? And the fucking John Lewis advert that makes everybody cry. And that John Lewis advert that makes everybody fucking cry. New versions come out today.
I haven't watched that yet.
Fucking Facebook's going, oh, it's so emotional. Oh, I'm filling up. Fuck off. Well, bad enough last year listening to Lily Allen singing fucking Somewhere We Don't Go or something
that was 2 years ago.
It weren't. It was last year.
Last year was something else.
It was last year, the bear with the fucking rabbit.
No, I'm sure the John Lewis one last year. No, it was that girl doing the cookies.
It was the bear and the rabbit.
No, Somewhere Only We Know was 2 years ago.
Really? I thought it was last year.
We'll settle it. Hold on.
Something only we know. John Lewis advert last year, surely.
No, it was 2013.
Really? Fucking hell. Time flies, eh? Anyway, we're going to do a good break. I'm going to go and have a toilet break and everything. We're going to...
Oh, no, last year it was the Penguin. 2013 it was the...
The bear.
The bear. Somewhere Only We Know.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna break. Keep it real here for a bit. We are gonna come back in about 10-15 minutes with the Steel Boys show. I'm gonna stop this and then save it and then everything like that and get it all done with, and then I'll start recording for the thing. There's gonna be music playing. So cheers, Nixy. Thank you very much for tonight.
Too.
Have a nice sleep and a great weekend.
Yeah. Thank you, you too.
And we'll see everybody next week, next Friday for British Wrestling Radio. Take care.
Yeah, will do. See you later.
Bye-bye.